Trevor Richards will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Backhanded. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Segura runs. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Short hop, but it's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Vince Velasquez, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, Neil Walker is a guy that's looking to turn things around right now. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Line to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, he's good.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
So he sets him down swinging. Brian Anderson becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. 0-1, here it comes.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 0 for 8. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Marlins leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading off for the Phillies.
In now, Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Tries
Outside,
to
that's
shave
the
the
ball.
corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
That's ball
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Heading out towards shallow right. Guerrero has a play, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. The average sits at 294, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Sierra's in pursuit. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams. As he
Ball
looks at a
1, no
fastball
strike.
that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 ball.
Wow, that
2
changeup
strikes.
is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Liner toward right center. Guerrero is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Here's Neil Walker.
Leading off for the Marlins,
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys'
Batting
swings.
fifth,
It usually takes them
the
a
right
month or
fielder,
so to get it ironed
number
out.
65.
Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime
Batting
position
seventh,
to put the first run
the
on the
catcher.
board right here.
Ryan Holiday.
Standing in now, Brian Holiday. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Walker over at second. Guerrero on at first with nobody out. That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box, Magneuris Sierra. Williams is there. Let's see if they try it.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Into center field, line drive base hit. 1 run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Are you kidding me right here? The pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit that breaks the tie and gives them a 2-run lead.
You know, there's an old theory that a swinging bat is a dangerous bat.
This is line to left, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no error. In now, Cesar Hernandez.
The second baseman, Cesar.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. They'll start things here at 3:16. 1 home run and 7 driven in.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Holiday.
Out.
And he makes the throw to first. Hernandez is retired, and there's 1 away.
Batting 8, the third baseman, number 7, Michael.
Into the box, Michael Franco. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. To his right, Rojas. And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Standing in now, Vince Velasquez. As he rips it on the ground to second. Gloved by Castro. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. In is Curtis Granderson.
Leading off for the Marlins.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through.
High and deep to right center. Back goes Harper. And that's a home run into the top tank.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Now
into the box now, Neil Walker.
Neil.
Ball one.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts
1
1-0.
for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-1. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The 1-2. Line drive to left, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Now batting, number 65.
Pat Neshek is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. In now, Gabby Guerrero.
Ball one.
As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. On a line, that's a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
And he fouls this one off. A base hit in his first trip. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. And he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. Harper is there. Let's see if they try it. And the throw comes in, and all three runners are forced to hold on with one away now. Into the box, Trevor Richards. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left.
That's a ball.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got the count. 2-2.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. His career numbers against Pat Neshek, he's only 1 for 10.
You know, he put himself in trouble right here, but he is finding a way to make pitches, and he's got a chance to get out of this thing.
Slow little roller to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
And now Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
And right into the shift.
That's foul.
But a foul ball here, 0-1. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
So up until this point, they've had to fight and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery.
Ball one.
Well below the knees,
The
laid
count
off on
is
the
1 and
changeup
2.
there. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left. Granderson going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one.
Nope,
fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Granderson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a pickoff play at second. And a dive, but he's back in there. Harper at second with 2 down. Behind 0-2 now. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the box, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. His career numbers against Pat Neshek, he's 1 for 4. And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
In now, Curtis Granderson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 1-1 the count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Herrera. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run for Curtis Granderson. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Now batting, first baseman.
Standing in now, Neil Walker. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And another foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 65.
Stepping in now, Gabby Guerrero. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2.
That's a ball.
And 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The catcher, number
And this
28.
might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple. Into the box, Magneuris Sierra. Pitch popped up, and no one will get this one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
The left fielder, number 5.
In now, Nick Williams. Popped him up. Rojas is there for it. 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Guerrero is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the third baseman, Michael Franco.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love it.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Andrew McCutchen will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. Second home run early in the year. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
In a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Skied down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Granderson is under it, and the inning is over. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Marlins lead this one. Sir Anthony Dominguez, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Stepping in now, Trevor Richards. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Into the box, 13, Starlin Castro.
Second baseman.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Herrera is there to take it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order, but they lead it by a count of 8-3.
Leading off for the Phillies, the center
standing in now, Odubel Herrera. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
In now, Gene Segura. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. The relay throw on to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. And it's fouled away. No hits to this point. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gifts. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to... Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Standing in now, Curtis Granderson. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
8 runs on 12 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman.
In now, Neil Walker. He will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the... Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Into the box, Nick Williams.
Nick Williams.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. It bangs against the giant cement pole and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. Liner toward right center. Guerrero moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting. Third baseman, Michael Franco.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Line towards center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Aaron Altair will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 23, Aaron Altair.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes.
Outside.
And that's in there, 2-1. 2-2 the count. Hit on the ground out to short. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the Phillies draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Marlins 8 and the Phillies 4. Into the box now, Gabby Guerrero.
Leading off.
And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
0-2.
Swings through it for strike number 2. That one doesn't even sniff the zone. Missing very high.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 2-2 one more time. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. So a full count now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Into the box, Magnera Sierra. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Soft liner to the left side, and that will conclude matters. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Austin Bryce has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's Bryce Harper now, and he fouls this one off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping in now, Odubel Herrera, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
And that's out number 1.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. Throw to second, but he's in there. As a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
JT Real Muto.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. The 0-1 delivery. Heading out towards shallow right. Guerrero has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Caleb Smith is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
in now,
please.
Nick Williams. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The set and the 1-1 pitch to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
The second base.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. He's in there at the plate. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Row. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
The right fielder, Aaron Altair.
Into the box, Aaron Altair. He'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
1-1 to Aaron Altair. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard to third. Scooped up to Castro at the bag, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, John Birdie.
Leading off.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He leads things off here in what's now a very close ball game. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in now, Starlin Castro. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Not shortstop.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Full count now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The next 3-2. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Juan Nicasio answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. In there, 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Segura for 1 on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. Score remains even at 8 apiece. Into the box, Bryce Harper.
Right fielder, number 3.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's now a 1-run ball game. Teheran Guerrero is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Now batting, the center
in now, Odubel Herrera. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Spinning a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And it's gone.
The first baseman, number 17.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. Slapped hard the opposite way. Guerrero is there, and he has it for the out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference. Ball.
And that's high
Count
for a ball, 1-0. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Oh, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one, either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Standing in now, Nick Williams, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind an account 2-0.
Real Muto leads off first with 1 away. Left side, but well foul. The count now at 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
The batter, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez.
As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second.
Castro has got it, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Phillies 11 and the Marlins 8. David Robertson is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
David Robertson.
Stepping in now, Curtis Granderson fouled off.
Fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. In now, Neil Walker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's fouled away. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Standing in now, Gabby Guerrero.
65.
No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. Jorge Alfaro will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Hit to third. Hernandez at second. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 11-8, the final score in this ball game. The Philadelphia Phillies came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 11 runs on 17 hits. 2 errors, they left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Yo.